Okay guys, so I'm going to show you how to put together some smoothie packs, or what I like to call freezer smoothie packs, which are great to just keep in your freezer all the time. It's awesome for when you need a meal in a pinch. So they're really easy to put together. Essentially, you take everything that's in a smoothie and all the dry, kind of the non-wet ingredients, you're going to put into your little Ziploc bag. So I always like to start by putting, I'm going to do 3 of them here. I always like to start by putting, and you could use just a regular container if you want. I'm going to do my protein powder first. And most smoothies, I always want to make sure I'm getting about 20 grams of protein in it. So usually with 1 scoop of protein powder plus other stuff that you put in it, like if you're going to use Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, that will increase the protein count also. Okay, so 1 scoop of protein per baggie. I'm doing 3 here, so 3 scoops. And that's just going to kind of settle at the bottom of the baggie. So after your protein powder, you want to do, I always like to add healthy fats, whether it's from chia seeds, nuts, or flax meal. I'm going to do a little bit of chia seeds. I'm going to do about half a tablespoon per package of chia seeds. And these you end up, especially if you're doing a berry smoothie, you end up not really noticing them or tasting them because they kind of mix in with the berries. And then I'm also going to do about half a tablespoon of flax meal. So between the chia seeds and the flax meal, you've got about a total of 1 tablespoon of kind of this healthy fat. Okay? So after that, I'm actually going to take some old bananas that are they're on their last legs, and when they get to this point, my kids won't eat them. So we've got 3 bags, 3 bananas, so I'm gonna do a whole banana per bag, but you don't wanna put them in the bag just like this, obviously. Unpeel them, so open them all up, and then instead of taking like a big chunk, you're actually going to cut them into pieces. And so you've got like little 1-inch slices of banana. Okay, so can you see that? So I've got like little 1-inch slices, and I'm gonna put those kind of broken up because these are going in the freezer. And if you have a whole banana that ends up dumping into your smoothie or into your blender when you're ready to make the smoothie, it's not gonna blend very well. So you have to think about, okay, it's gonna be frozen. So I'm just gonna do 1 of those kind of for time's sake. So you've got your bananas now in there too. And then I'm also gonna add some mixed berries. So I just have some frozen store-bought mixed berries. I make sure that they don't add anything to these mixed berries, so there's no sugar added. And I'm gonna do about 1, this is half a cup, so I'm gonna do half a cup of these mixed frozen berries. And that doesn't look like very much to me, so I might add a little bit more. And then the final thing that we're going to add to these smoothie packs is actually the spinach. And I know this is kind of crazy to people, but the spinach actually freezes just fine. So grab a whole handful of spinach and add it to your baggie, and then just seal it up. You can try to get as much air out of it as you can. And then what you're gonna do is just stick that in the freezer. And so when it's time to make your smoothie, all you do, you're gonna have your blender out, you're gonna add your wet ingredients. So I recommend adding about 1/2 cup to 1 full cup of something kind of gloppy, like whether that's Greek yogurt or cottage cheese or kefir. So something kind of smooth, and it will give you that smooth texture. And then also some form of liquid, whether that's water, almond milk, or regular milk if that sits well with your stomach. So you add the wet ingredients into your blender first, and then you just dump this whole bag into the blender and blend it up, and you've got a smoothie that is so easy to grab when you're in a pinch and don't have a meal ready to go. So put together some freezer smoothie packs and make your life a heck of a lot easier.